Every other Silver Eagle in our show has already sold out. We're gonna bring out, I got my green box here. I know it's gonna be good. I know it's gonna be quick when I get my green box. So this is the 2020 MS69. NGC is the grading company. Emergency issue Silver Eagle dollar coin. Already 100 have been ordered. I have 380 left. So I feel like this is like an auction house today because everything's going so quickly. $33.32. So I'm just mentioning this.
100% sell out.
Yeah.
Those are the emergency issues. NGC Mint State 69, all by Mint State 70s, long gone at $299. My exclusive silver label that you see right there from NGC, Mint State 69. You get the letter with this. I'll explain the entire thing.
Okay.
But like I said, that'll be almost 100% guaranteed sellout.
Oh, yeah. It's coming up in about 8 minutes, and we'll see what happens and how many are left when we get there. But
well, we'll see if you can count backwards from 300 in 8 minutes.
Okay, let's see what happens. All right, Susan B. Anthony dollars. This is the entire 16 coin mint set.
It's funny.
Pretty amazing.
If you look at the set. It's a 15 coin set.
Look at the colorized coin.
Yeah, and the reason is there's actually 15 coins in the set, but there's 16 holes in the box. And as nature abhors a vacuum, so do I. And
yes,
so
you are a creature of that. Yeah,
I'm a creature of completeness.
Yes, you are.
So we had to fill that up with the colorized Susan B. Anthony down there as well. So the Susan B. Anthony dollar, one of the great collectible coins, first woman to ever be specifically honored on an American coin. It was a horrible experiment, not because of Susan B. Anthony, but because of how the mint made the coin.
Right.
It looks like a quarter. Nobody could tell the difference. It was, I don't know what they were thinking. So they start that in 1979, and they make it at the Philadelphia Mint, the San Francisco Mint, and the Denver Mint. If you'll notice, when you go all the way over to the left, there's 4 coins. But you have Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, and San Francisco Mint proof. But for the Susan B. Anthony dollar, they also made an S-Mint uncirculated coin, the last series to have a San Francisco Mint uncirculated coin. Remember that I said they only really make proof coins after 1968.
Yeah, here's the proofs. You can see the mirror finish.
So you have PDSS. So we're $169.99 for the entire thing, $79, $80, and $81. If you look at, like, for instance, the 81's nationally advertised catalog, about $20 a coin, just $80 for the third row. They're about $15 a coin, about $60 for the 1980 and the 1979. So you're looking at about $200 for those 79, 80, and 81.
Those 3 coins.
So $169.95, that's a pretty good price.
Yep.
But the key to this set are the 3 coins above the colorized coin. Look at the date on that. So we had Susan B. Anthony dollars, 1979, 1980, 1981. Then they made it again for 1 year for some inexplicable reason in 1999.
Yeah, these are all 99s.
Those are all 99s. They made Susan B. Anthony dollars in 1999, just before the Sacagawea golden dollar. I don't know why. They made a Philadelphia Mint, they made a Denver Mint uncirculated, and then a Philadelphia minted proof, one of the first Philadelphia minted proof coins that has ever been done by the United States Mint in 1999. The problem with those, the P and the D up there, not in the mint sets, and the proof coin, it was not in the proof sets. They were sold individually, basically at the United States Mint stores. Those are some of the rarest and most difficult to obtain modern issue United States government coins, I think, bar none.
Really?
Oh, that 1999 proof coin, the one right above the colorized coin?
Right here.
Yeah, the proof one, this real shiny one, right directly above the colorized coin.
I see it.
That's about, if you can find that on its own, probably a $50 coin, $30 to $50.
Really?
They just don't exist.
Wow.
The P and the D above that, about $23.95 a piece. So at the end of the day, you are looking at, I mean, in terms of value here, almost $100 just in that last row, if you can find them. So now instead of a $200 value, we're more like a $300+ value. You put in the airtight holders and the custom presentation box, and I'm about 50% off on the price of these coin by coin. It is no wonder why this is a customer pick. And here's the best part. It's complete. There are 15 different Susan B. Anthony dollars. They are all right there, including most people when they sell complete Susan B. Anthony sets, they're selling the 12 coin set. They don't include the 99s because they are almost impossible to find.
And we do, and you do. And by the way, it's a customer pick on hsn.com. That means people who have purchased this took the time to go back and write a review of their coins. Where else do you go that you get to read reviews from other people that have purchased coins? And not only that, this exact set. So the item number is 236789. One more minute we're going to spend talking on this, and we're going to go to lots of other goodies.
Yeah, like I said, the key to this is it's a really collectible set. In terms of the fact that it's complete. So it's the first woman ever specifically honored on a United States coin.
Who is the second? Who is the second?
That would have been Sacagawea.
Oh, Sacagawea, okay. Yeah, I'm just giving you a pop quiz, Mike, because I know you know everything.
Sacagawea golden dollar.
Okay.
It was on the Sacagawea golden dollar behind that, okay, if you will. So you've got that in there as well. So. Yeah,
not a lot of women total, though.
No, not a lot of women total.
I just thought I'd give out a little editorializing there, but yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, but it's exciting. I mean, this is very exciting. My mom's a women's studies professor, and I remember her talking about how important it was to her with this, with the Susan B. Anthony, and it really is, it's very significant.
Yes, absolutely the case. And I think we are on our way to getting the first woman on the United States circulating currency as well.
I've been hearing that for a while, Mike. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I think on the $20 bill, they're going to replace Andrew Jackson. Okay,
well, you're more editorializing for myself, but fingers crossed. Yeah. I would love to see that.
Yeah, there you go. Very good.
All right, well, stay tuned. Come over to the TV set. You got to take a look at what we have here. It's been a crazy busy first hour. We're coming into our second hour. Here's the green box. 2020 MS69 NGC is a grading company, emergency issue Silver Eagle dollar coin. Mike will tell you the story. There is the letter from the United States government. It has been a crazy popular, they're all sold out, by the way. Every other one is now sold out. And here's how many left.
The emergency issues, yeah. This is going to be crazy. So let me talk to you about what the emergency issue is. So, and like I said, let's see how fast we can count down from 369.
Right.
So 2020, I mean, the story of the 2020 Silver Eagle, of course, was written in late 2019 when the United States Mint decides that they're going to change the American Silver Eagle for the first time in its history. So what they decided to do is they're going to do a complete redesign of the reverse for the first time in the 35-year history of the American Silver Eagle, and it created instantaneously, overnight, created the most popularly collected Silver Eagle in the history of the United States Mint, more popular than any other year by far, by 200%, 300%, 400%. That was in January, February. Yeah. Then, of course, we have the onset in the United States and worldwide of the coronavirus pandemic. The United States Mint was taking precautions, and they started using reduced personnel at facilities around the Philadelphia Mint, the West Point Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint. And then in April, they had to actually shut down the West Point Mint. And we heard that they had made some coins someplace else. We asked the Mint, Freedom of Information Act, and they sent us this letter. And that letter is right there. By the way, you'll get it with your coin.
Okay, here it is right here.
It says in part, in light of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic, the United States Mint has temporarily reduced production in its facilities in order to reduce the risk of employee exposure to COVID-19. The health and safety of the U.S. Mint workforce remains our highest priority. Typically, American Silver Eagle bullion coins are minted at the Mint's West Point facility. However, due to the reduced production at the West Point Mint facility amid the coronavirus pandemic, from April the 8th until April the 20th, the United States Mint at Philadelphia produced 240,000 American Silver Eagle bullion coins. They were all packaged manually shipped in monster boxes that each contain 25 tubes of 20 coins for 500 coins per box. And as you can see, they made 480 boxes for 240,000 coins. The only way to get one of these, they do not bear a special Philadelphia Mint mark. You had to get the original boxes. Helen is showing you right there. That had the correct serial number on it. That then was absolutely sealed from the United States Mint. They do not sell these to the public. That then had to go to NGC. They certified it for provenance. In other words, that it was one of the Philadelphia minted coins, and then they certified it emergency issue Mint State 69. We had Mint State 70s. They are long sold out at $299. I wish I had them all back.
Yeah,
I'll probably just charged $399 for them. They have been absolutely amazing. I have it in my custom label. So you are going to get the letter when you order this. So what you have is the United States Mint, producing, its own rock star, just the 2020 American Silver Eagle, because you have, they're changing the design, so it's a legacy coin, it's a transition coin, it's the end of an era, it's the last of the heraldic eagles, so it's the most popularly collected coin. Then they have to shut down production, and they make a tiny, tiny, itty-bitty, tiny piece of those at the Philadelphia Mint, which is what you have here. So now you've got collectability on another level. Now, to throw a wrench into the entire thing, silver is almost tripled in price. And remember, underlying this is an ounce of pure silver in each and every one of these coins. So by the time you take just the eagle value and the certification, you're basically $99.95.
You know, I have a question. If Philadelphia Mint is not used to making these kinds of coin, wouldn't it make it even more difficult to get the higher graded coins?
Almost impossible. Great point, Helen. Because what happens is because the key to this was provenance. In other words, that they were the Philadelphia Mint coin. So every coin in the box got graded regardless of grade. So we sold out the Mint State 70s. Then we have the Mint State 69s. There was a tremendous number of coins because these were manually packed and manually made. There's a tremendous number of coins that graded under Mint State 69.
Right, that's why I'm not surprised that, right, because they're not used to, I mean, it's like out of their wheelhouse, and you've got to be so perfect to get, I mean, 69 and 70, like at the top of the top, like I can imagine that it would be difficult because that's not what their day-to-day is.
Yeah, that's 100% the case. And so I've got these in Mint State 69. Like I said, Silver Eagles of any kind right now that are available. It doesn't even matter, just regular American Silver Eagles. I'm talking about ungraded, uncertified American Silver Eagles. Just a Silver Eagle are $49.95. $49.95 to $59.95 just for a raw, ungraded, uncertified Silver Eagle. Now make it Mint State 69.
Oh, wow.
Now make it emergency production.
Yeah.
Now make it certified NGC, and you understand why $99.95? Crazy good price. Like I said, so that $277.
Right, and
that's
silver.
What I have left. Now you have to understand, all these boxes have been graded.
Right.
All these boxes have been graded.
Right, there isn't more.
More out there.
There's not more, yeah.
Yeah, and so what's happening, well, there might be one or two or three boxes that haven't been graded, but I'm going to have to pay $99 an uncertified coin. Then I'm going to have them certified. It's just crazy what's going on out there with American Silver Eagles. So this is ultimately what we're looking at. Absolute final quantities is what we're looking at these at $99.95. I wish I had more. I think we started the day with 500.
There's 251, not counting the people on the line, Mike.
Right, yeah, and with everybody on the phone, I'm assuming we have about 12 dozen, maybe 11 dozen coins left.
Yeah, there's 150 people shopping, and that who knows if they're buying more than one.
That's the key, because this is just so, it just so signifies this year. 2020, the last year of issue of the American Silver Eagle. So in January, this was the most popular Silver Eagle of all time. Now, add in the fact, and by the way, you get that letter with these as well. Now add in the fact they had to shut down the West Point Mint, the Philadelphia Mint's making American Silver Eagles for the first time in years and years, okay, that they did this. They only made 240,000, so all of a sudden now that's crazy collectible in and of itself. And they have to be certified. Okay, so you can't get an emergency production coin that's not certified unless you buy an entire box of 500 because they do not have the mint mark on them, so they have to be sealed, they have to be certified, and they have to be one of those 400,000 to 479 in terms of the box numbers that you're going to have in there. Like you said, and you made the point earlier, they did not grade very well because they were manually packaged.
Yeah.
And the Philadelphia Mint wasn't very good at that. And then add in silver tripling, and this is going to be, I think, could quite likely be the silver collectible of 2020.
And we're going to finish up with I mean, this is obviously going to sell out, but with 150 people on the line and 181 coins left, you can keep shopping. I'm going to let you know when it's gone. Use FlexPay, $33.32. This is, I would call this an opportunity buy. I don't think I've ever said that in all the years we've doing coin shows. This moment right here is the opportunity.
Yeah, and that's what it is, because it's not a replaceable coin.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is ultimately what it's really not a replaceable coin. Is ultimately what it comes down to, and that's, I think, the most important part of that.
Yeah, we're down to 150, 149, 48, 47. We have like one more minute just to make sure everybody gets in on this, Mike. The letter, you had to like actually request this from the government, right?
Sure, yeah, they don't put this out just willy-nilly.
Right.
Now, they're perfectly happy to do it if you ask them.
Right.
It's like, you know, ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies is where the government is.
Yeah,
but
listen, they don't want to do work. Right. Right, but legally they have to tell you. It's the Information Act.
Absolutely. Freedom of Information Act. Yeah, that's exactly how we find these things out. And then they willingly give you the information once you ask. They don't try to hide it, but they don't publish it before the asking of said questions is what the key is. And so that's what we have, and that's why this emergency production is such a big deal. There we go.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your calls and orders. We're going to continue on, and I'm going to do my own little... Every single Silver Eagle, Mike, that we have presented in this show has sold out. And this is the very first time you're seeing this one.
I had a Silver Eagle that wasn't even in the show this morning.
Yeah.
That sold out on HSN.com.
Well, oh, really? It didn't even make it to the air.
It's crazy. Okay, now.
Okay, what we got here?
This is a race against time for this one.
All right.
This is emergency production. This is the last of my Mint State 70s in any company.
113 left.
Sold out. NGC sold out. Okay.
Okay.
ICG sold out. I have got the PCGS, and Premier is my exclusive label with PCGS. Okay, my company's exclusive label is Premier, that you see right there. Emergency issue. Struck in Philadelphia, PCGS Mint State 70. This will absolutely, positively, I think we have this scheduled for several minutes.
11 minutes we have it scheduled for. It's not going to happen.
I think those 4 minutes, it'll be just absolutely amazing. As you said, every single one of the emergency production Silver Eagles that I have completely and totally sold out. I have no more Mint State 70s. We sold out the ICG. We sold out the Annex. We sold out the NGC. We sold out first days of issue. We sold out non-first days of issue. And now I have I have exclusive labels with every one of the grading companies. This is my exclusive PCGS label that I've got right here, the Premier Edition that we're going to have. I save these coins. Oh my goodness, my employees. Why are these on the shelf? Why are these on the shelf? We can sell these in 2 seconds. We can sell these in 2 seconds. I know. We've got a show coming up. I want to save them. Give everybody one last opportunity as these things became more and more and more and more collectible.
Yeah.
And it held the price.
I mean, 99 left, 98 left, 97 left, 96 left, 95 left, 94 left.
2 or 3 minutes. Like I said, I could have quite easily raised this price $100, almost assuredly, and sold every single solitary one. Now, same deal. You get the letter with these, okay, that explains the whole emergency production. This is part of those 240,000 coins that were struck at Philadelphia. Remember we were talking about the manual issue on this? Makes Mint State 69 hard? How about Mint State 70?
Right.
Mint State 70 is like silly
Oh my gosh.
hard.
Right.
Like
I mean,
said,
perfection.
I think I started the day.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Well, we started the day, I think, with 200 coins. Okay, I started the day with 200 coins. We sold basically 85 of them before this is our first airing of the day. just on hsn.com, people see this and they know exactly what they have. They know exactly what they're doing, and they're just gone. Just like that. So like I said, I don't know what we're going to do with all the extra time.
I actually know. My producer will tell you. We have some ideas. It's gone.
Yeah, there you go. Go on. Have a nice day.
Thank you. All right, Mike, don't leave town. You're coming right back. We're going to take a quick break, and we've got some surprises when we come back. So we'll see you in a sec. Well, we're so glad you're tuning in today. My name is Helen Keeney, and we're talking coins today. This was something that was in our last hour, so crazy popular. I've got the case that it comes in with the Kennedy silvers that I believe we just have a few hundred left. So we're gonna talk about it in this hour as well. This is the last of the silver Kennedys, and it is a 20 coin $half roll at $199.95. Now, the one that I just opened up that I get the honor of playing with and listening to that amazing sound of silver is not gonna be sold to you. You're gonna get them that people haven't touched.
Right.
Last hour, we sold over 300. There it is right here, over 300.
Yeah.
I have 197 orders left, and that's all, Mike.
That's it. And here's the key to that, okay? And I know it sounds cheesy, I guess, is the best way to put it. We have them.
Yeah.
And people are like, what do you mean by you have them? Well, go try to find silver. Go try to find silver anything. Silver round, silver flatware, I don't care what it
Right.
is. Silver has almost tripled in price so far this year. Not quite, but 2.5 times. And so all of a sudden there's what amounts to almost panic buying, panic buying of silver coins. American Silver Eagles are selling for the biggest premiums I have ever seen them sell. So you have the silver value, and then I'm just talking about not certified, not graded, not nothing. Okay? I'm talking about just American Silver Eagles are selling for 20 to 25% premiums, 40% premiums to the silver price just to have them in stock. Well, I've got these coins. So you get 20 silver Kennedy $half for less than $10 coin. Now, when I got this batch, and like I said, we had 500 of these times 20, we had 10,000 coins. We just sold over 6,000. I've got about 3,500 left. When I got this batch of 10,000 coins, which, by the way, is what? 10,000 coins is the better part of almost 100 pounds of silver Kennedy $half. When I got these, they turned out to be brilliant uncirculated. So not only are you getting silver Kennedy $half, but you're getting them in numismatically superior brilliant uncirculated condition. So now you look in the nationally advertised catalog from a numismatic standpoint, you're looking at $21.50 to $26.50 a coin. So in other words, $400 a roll to $500 a roll from a numismatic or a collectible coin standpoint. I'm $199, which is much closer to just the silver value of the coin, obviously at $400 to $500. You buy them for the silver, you get the numismatic value of them with all 20 coins at less than $10 a coin. The United States government stopped making silver Kennedy $half in the 1960s. These are all over 50 years old as well. So you have the first years of issue of the Kennedy $half in brilliant uncirculated, each and every one of them with a silver component, all 20 of them. More importantly, as I said, and I'm not being cheesy or anything, we have them.
Right.
But we only have 185 rolls right now left. We started with over 500. Now only 185 rolls left. We wanted to give you an extra opportunity on these because all the Silver Eagles have just sold out. It's anything silver.
Yeah.
I could probably cut out a picture of a Silver Eagle out of the paper and sell it right now because that is how popular silver is. You know, anything that's silver-ish, okay, is selling at incredible premiums. And it's not just the fact that the silver has gone up 2.5 times. It's the premiums that they charge beyond the price of the silver. So in other words, you know, 2 months ago, I was selling this for about 20% less. I've only gone up 20%. Silver has almost doubled. So what I did is I had some of the old coins. I mixed in some of the new expensive coins so I had enough to actually sell, okay, 500 rolls. Okay, and so now I have enough coins, and look at those coins. Just grab any one of those coins, Helen, and just show the incredible, brilliant uncirculated. You can really see the luster on every single solitary one of those coins, and I think that's critical for you to understand that. They are counting backwards,
Mike,
and here's
these
the
are
thing.
about to go. We've got more people on the line than we have coins left. It's just a this has been a crazy day, crazy show, how fast things are going.
Welcome to my world for the last 2 weeks.
Really?
Welcome to my world for the last 2 weeks. Anything silver,
right.
And I mean, it is crazy. And here's the problem. So I buy all these silver coins. Silver jumps up 10% a day like it did today. And all these guys that I've done business with for 25 years all of a sudden don't remember who I am.
Oh, really? Mike,
yeah. How about those 1,000 Morgan Silver dollars? Who is this?
Right. You sound familiar.
I'm sorry.
I can't quite place the voice. Yeah, right. Wow.
So, yeah.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, that's what happens, and that's what you have. You have panic buying, you have panic selling.
Right.
And what you have, and what we're trying to do is just settle things down.
Right.
I've got 145 of these. We know who you are. If you order, you're going to get it.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
You don't have to worry about any of that stuff here. We stay your friends. Okay.
Right.
Even when silver goes up, and when we priced this at $199.95, we wrote the show, 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Silver's up another, I don't know, 25% since we wrote the show.
Right.
So how much did I increase my price? That would be zero.
That'd be zero. I was going to say, you did not do that. It's like, you could see the counter going backwards, how many we have left. Now, counting how many people are calling in. Call in right now. You'll be able to get yours. The item number is 371563. You are 100%. You're not waiting. We have it right in stock. We ship everything 3 to 7 business days, and our shipping has gotten faster and faster and faster. So right away, you will have the silver in your hands. It's really, like I said, this opportunity today is the word that comes to mind for this coin show, Mike.
Yeah, and the other thing I would do if I were you, when you look at this after this show is over, I would go on HSN.com under coins, and I would pillage the silver coins if I were you.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Because that's what it is, because we can't get everything on the air. I would just go silver quarters, silver anything, what I'm saying, that's just in volume. I don't get away from the show because you're going to miss some stuff, right?
Yeah, we've got some big surprises coming up in the last half hour.
Yeah, and so we got some good stuff. So any of that, is possible. I mean, silver dollars, I don't care what it is. Like I said, I would go ahead and just go ahead and get what you can in terms of the American Silver Eagle that are out there. We've got a few really great coins that are out there on HSN.com as well. So continue to get these here. That is the 100% key to this. There's a 100% key to that you're going to see is this last of the Silver Kennedy 20 coin $half roll that you're going to see right here. We've got them in stock, ready to ship. Yeah, that's all of them, I believe.
All right. Also sold out. Thank you so much for your calls and orders. Stay on the line. Stay on the line, and we will count you as part of our sellout. Okay, so we're going to go over to hsn.com for you. This is what Mike's telling you about. Comb through this. If you see the word silver in there, feel free to pick it up on hsn.com. It has been kind of like a feeding frenzy. Mike, it's kind of like toilet paper in March. That's what silver is right now.
Right. Exactly.
I hesitate to make that joke, but okay.
You know that you can see that coin right there in the middle. That was the burnished silver eagle in original government packaging.
Yeah.
There's all that stuff. Like I said, I would just pillage hsn.com after the show for any silver coins that you see on there.
So here we have,
because they are all disappearing.
Oh yeah, for sure. 50 years of proof sets, 1960 to 2009. Original price, listen to this, $1,299.95. Today, $999.95. You're saving $300. Money on sale. Surprise.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
aren't you glad you waited?
This one also has a nice little silver component to it as well. The United States government, if you go up to the top, 1960, 61, 62, 63, 64, those proof sets are all silver proof sets.
Right.
So you have the last 4 Franklin half dollars and the first Kennedy half dollar all in silver. If we look at those right there, coin by coin. So this is the same thing again. You get 50 years of proof sets, $20 a set, less than $20 a set. If we go up to those manila envelopes up there.
Yep, here we're right there.
Just the half dollars in there, because of the increase in the price of silver, just those 5 half dollars, $65 a piece.
Right, and the price, that sale price happened before we know what's gonna go on with silver and everything. Like these are like, you know, by the way, I also wanna mention we're doing VIP financing on this. That means if you have an HSN card, you get a year to pay it off with no interest. We ship right away. It's about $83 a month, $83.33 a month to even payments. If you want to spend a year, you can take a year to pay it off. And the HSN card has no annual fee, and you have just a couple hours left to get this special, which is $40 off a single item purchase at time of approval. You can go to hsn.com, put an HSN card in the search. Just ways to save here as you become a coin collector. You're like going from 0 to 60 with this collection if you grab this, right, Mike?
You become a coin collector overnight. It's like going back in a numismatic time capsule and becoming an instant collector is what you have. So at the end of the day, look, $999, 331 coins, $3 a coin. The first 5 manila envelopes up there are the half dollar, the quarter, and the dime are all silver. Coin by coin, those sets are $125 a piece. So 120 times 5 sets, you're well over $600, over $600 coin by coin for the first 5 coins in the 50 coin set. That only leaves you $399.95, $399.95. If we can, Helen, and like I said, every one of these in its own original packaging, every single one of these absolutely positively complete. So those are the first 5, are $600, a little over actually.
Okay.
If you could go to the last 2 sets, if you don't mind, you're gonna have to handle the coins again.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, so go all the way down to the bottom right-hand corner. Grab the last 4 lenses.
Okay.
Start with the pennies and stack them up there.
Okay.
So what you're gonna have to do, just in that exact order, just stack them on there, or just, we can go in close on them. So that set, remember you're paying $20. All 4 lenses is the last set. Those are the 2009. All 4 lenses are the 2009. When you look at the Lincoln cents in there, those in the nationally advertised catalog are $13.95 a piece.
Each one.
50 bucks. The dollars behind them, $8.95 a piece, almost $100 for those. Then you go to the quarters after that. Those are $7.95 a piece. There's 6 of those. And then if you look at the half dollar, the Sacagawea, and all those other coins, the last lens, you are looking at coin by coin, almost $200, almost $200 just for the 2009. So if the first 5 years in 2009, you're at $800. Now grab the next 3 lenses over, the 2008.
Okay.
The 2008.
I gotta put these back. The next 4 over, right?
Yeah, the next 3 over.
Okay.
So that's the largest proof set ever made by the United States government, the 2009. Then the 2008 are the next 3 lenses next to that. And while you're getting those, I'll go over the prices. So the presidential dollars in there are $9.95 a piece. That's $40. The Kennedy half dollar in the 2008 is $48.50. The SAC is $24. So you're looking at about $150 for that lens, and then the lens with the presidential dollars in it. But the key is the state quarters. The 2008 state quarters, $18.95, $18.95, $18.95, $18.95, and $22. You're over $250 coin by coin for the 2008. So what I'm trying to tell you here is the first 5 sets and the last 2 sets, coin by coin, are over $999.95. So that's basically, you pay a little, get about a 10% retail break on that, and then we're going to give you 43 sets, basically at no additional cost or charge.
How many total coins are these?
331 coins.
331 coins.
I did this coin by coin. Like I said, you're buying like a coin dealer. You're buying
100. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I did the coin by coin. We are pretty substantially in excess of $3,000 if purchased individually. And a lot of people say, well, that's just ridiculous. Who purchases these coins individually? Which I think is a legitimate thing to say. Except the fact of the matter is there are way more of these coins purchased individually than there are these coins purchased at sets.
I think that's exactly how you purchase the coins. That's what we do here day in and day out in our coin shows, is we purchase coins individually.
But people are collecting Kennedy half dollars.
Right.
Look, if you want the proof, the first 40 years of proof, first 45 years of proof Kennedy half dollars, you know where you get them? Out of these sets. It's the only place to get them. So you start at that last little manila envelope. You go all the way down to 2009. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You are looking at the first 45 years of Kennedy half dollars. If you look at just the half dollars in this collection, you're at the $1,299.95 price. We count the 4 Franklins, you count the special mint sets, you count all of those coins in there, just the half dollars or the $1,299.95. And then look at those ones with the red background, Helen.
Yep, here.
You may notice that the ones with the red background have all of the Eisenhower silver dollars ever made by the United States government in proof condition. Yeah. Those coins are about $25 a piece. How about all the Susan B. Anthony dollars? You're going to have all the bicentennial Kennedys. You've got everything in those right there.
Right, and I just want to step in here and take a moment to tell you that one of the main things that is you've got, it's like you've got a personal concierge service of coin collecting. Mike, I mean, he talked about he's one of the 12 people in the United States that is an authorized dealer. So he has the access. If you tried to build this by yourself, that's why he's giving you a coin by coin price. Like if you wanted to get, all right, I want to buy this set, you buy that, and then you want to get this set, and then you want to get that, would you be able to find all of them to have the entire complete set? Mike has a thing about completing sets, so he is not going to bring it out on air till every single one of them from 1960 to 2009. So it's like there's no dollar amount put on that, but there is the 50 years of experience put on that and all the connections that bring us this collection. That to me is an amazing value, and it's $300 off, and we give you a year to pay it off if you have an HSN card. And I want to remind everyone, at midnight, this special goes away. Get an HSN card. You get $40 off a single item purchase. You can have it off this coin set, anything in the show. So go to hsn.com, put an HSN card in the search to get the HSN card. No annual fee for the HSN card. You get $40 off, and then you have a year to pay this off. Where on earth were you able to get a complete coin set, have a year to pay it off with no interest from a trusted source? Key being a trusted source, right, Mike?
Right, and then you get it at such a phenomenal discount. I do want to make one correction to what you said. There are 12 authorized purchasers in the world. I'm not one of them. That's a special government mint designation. Okay, there's only 12 in the world. We are preferred customers of those 12 authorized purchasers. They tend to be banks. I
stand corrected.
I just don't want to make an intimation that I'm one of the 12 APs.
Okay, thank you.
With that, but we have a special relationship. Now, when it comes to purchasing coins that are, and those are only coins that we talk about, American Silver Eagles, that kind of stuff. Once you get out of that, I'm absolutely, you can call me an author, you can call me anything you want. I'm one of the largest retailers of coins in the entire world. There's no doubt about that. Between, HSN and everything that I do, I mean, we do literally tens and tens and tens and tens of millions of dollars worth of coin sales every single year.
So you're able to do this collection,
and that's the only way you can do it. So, like, say, for instance, there's 50 sets here. To get the 50 sets that we put in here, the complete state quarter collection, which, by the way, by itself, just the state quarters, the last 11 years of that, just the state quarters in this collection, just the state quarters are $500. Just the quarters, the last 11 years of quarters. Forget it, and then you have the silver quarters. Just the quarters by themselves are almost $999. The Kennedy half dollars by themselves are over $999. The pennies are $400, $300. And so coin by coin, that's why it's over $3,000. So I have 50 sets here. I suspect we had to go through 125 sets to get 50 sets that we would put into here because they're individually hand-selected. Because there's going to be problems with the packaging, there's going to be problems with the lenses, there's going to be toning, there's going to be whatever it is. Every one of these is individually hand-selected, and all of the kick-out coins, then we have to open those up. I have literally, over the years, opened up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of these proof sets because, there's something wrong with them, and then we sell the coins individually. And that's key to this. If you want the first 10 years of the Sacagawea golden dollar, they're in here, about a $250 value. You want the Susan B. Anthony dollars? They're in here. You want the proof Eisenhower dollars? They're in here. You want the first 45 years of proof Kennedy half dollars? They're in here. You want the first 45 years of San Francisco minted Lincoln cents? They're in here. You want the 100th anniversary Lincoln cent series? It's in here in that last 2009 set. Like I said, you get to buy this like a coin dealer. Here's the problem. I normally have 200 to 250 of these sets when we make this available. I have nowhere near that.
I have 100 left.
I have 100 left. So I have half the normal number. And here's what usually happens. I spend 12 or 14 or 16 or 18 minutes on this, right? It's a lot of stuff. I get it. Okay, there's a lot of stuff to unpack in here. It's 50 sets. It's 300 coins. I understand you're going, okay, it's $999. That's not insignificant, but on a coin-by-coin basis, when you get 50 proof sets, you're paying $20 a piece. When a current year of issue proof set is like $40, you're half price of what the current year of proof set is, and you get 50 sold-out limited edition proof sets. I understand you want to pay attention to what I'm saying. The fact that the Kennedy half dollars are more than the sale price. The quarters are just about more than the sale price that we have here on all the sets. But here's the problem. Once we go in here, and at some point, we're going to get a clock that comes up there. And then all of a sudden, oh, I better call in. Well, by the time they do that, there's 50 sets, 40 sets, 30 sets, and they just, boom, they just count up through. We've already had, 4 or 5 sellouts today? I mean, it's
been crazy, Mike.
We have a lot of people shopping for coins, and this is one of our best deals, in essence, in terms of what the coins sell for individually.
And we have silver in here, too, right?
On a coin-by-coin basis, this is over $3,000. We're, in essence, if purchased individually, a 67% plus discount on this, so you get to buy like a coin dealer. More importantly, that's the individual price. I would argue that they're worth more in the sets because these sets literally become rarer with each and every passing day. We probably open up 50 or 150 sets every day. They stopped making these sets, in 1960, 61, 62, 63. All those silver sets have been melted by the hundreds of thousands. They originally, I think, sold for $6 or something like that. Well, in 1979, they melted for 50. They just went in the smelter, okay? And that's what is happening. All of a sudden, these silver sets, just the silver value becomes so phenomenally important. Like I said, just those first 5 manila envelopes up there, coin by coin, you're $600 there. That's before you get to all the Eisenhower dollars, all the Susan B. Anthony dollars, all the Sacagawea golden dollars that are in there. The entire set, and let me go back and make one more iteration here. These are proof coins. Proof is not a condition. It's a method of manufacturing. They are special collector edition coins made by the United States Mint. They are only available in these sets. Not a single solitary one of these coins was ever made, intended, or released into circulation. They are only available in these mint-sealed sets. If you want a set of proof quarters, and I have sold 100,000 sets of proof quarters, state quarters, you have to take one of these sets, you got to smash it open with a hammer, and you got to take them out coin by coin, put them into individual holders, and then put them into some sort of presentation case, and that's what happens. That's what it comes down to. And that's why, you know, normally I have 200, 250 of these, and they go just like this, and that's at the regular price, let alone our sale price of $999.95. And who knows, the silver in that, I mean, let's say silver goes up another $20 an ounce. My price has to go up $100 or $200 just for the silver in the first 5 sets. There's almost 5 ounces of silver up there in this set. This set has almost 5 ounces of silver in it. So it's incredibly important. I mean, just the silver value in this, has gone up about 15% of the entire price of this in the last 3 months. So as you look at this, we have about 6 dozen sets of these remaining. We had about 10 dozen of these sets. And we've got tons of people on the phone right now, is what it comes down to, becoming increasingly more difficult for us to be able to get this entire collection.
Right, and by the way, I do want to mention the HSN card one more time. So 3 more hours, this special goes away. This is the most money we ever do. I'm talking about, you know, holiday, Black Friday. This is the most we ever do, is $40 off a single item purchase at time of approval. The special goes away at midnight, which again is 3 hours and 15 minutes away, or 2 hours and 15 minutes away. I can't count like Mike does. So go to hsn.com, put an HSN card in the search. Don't laugh at my bad math skills. 1-800-695-1418 is the phone number to call to get your HSN card. There's no annual fee. Take the $40 off and then take a year to pay this off. Take a year. It's about $83 a month if you do even payments, but you can pay it off early. You could, you know, it's however you want to do it. Where else could you get it with the VIP year to pay it off with no interest? That is spectacular. And that's, I think, the only thing in our 2-hour show that you're able to do that with the HSN card.
Yeah. And understand, when you get discounts on money,
yeah, right.
At what point are you selling 20 for 10? You know, is really what it comes down to. Silver is crazy, and this has a pretty significant silver component in it, with the silver sets at the beginning. So to reiterate in the last minute and a half here, these are 50 sold-out limited edition United States government issue proof sets. They comprise the years 1960 to 2009. And I know for the people out there that are you know, hardcore collectors, you know that the United States government did not make any proof sets in 1965, 66, and 67. They did, however, make what are called special mint sets. We included those. Okay, most people don't if they even try to sell this, and because they're very desirable, very bad. I sold the 3 Kennedy half dollars this morning from the special mint sets for $139.95 just for the 3 Kennedy half dollars up there at the top. So we've got that as well. You've got the 1960s, and then within this, you have all of the state quarters. You've got the first 10 years of the Sacagawea golden dollar. You've got all of the proof Eisenhower dollars. You've got the proof Sacagawea golden dollars in there. You've got the proof Susan B. Anthony dollars in there. You've got the first 45 years of proof Kennedy half dollars in there. They alone, on a coin-by-coin basis, are more than $999.95. And then if you look down there at the bottom, I know we're just about out of time, all the way at the bottom, you get all the boxes, you get everything else involved in that as
like
well.
All down here.
We have 5 dozen sets left, and like I said, this is the point of the program where everybody's starting to dial in right now.
We have 60 left, Mike.
One phone call, you become a coin collector.
Exactly. The item number is 401-851, so follow me. We're going to go to a this day only. So, $80 off, this day only price. That means in 2 hours and 10 minutes, the price will go away. The item number 685694 for the 2019 W West Point Mint, and then MS67 Early Discovery San Antonio Park Quarter. There's 130 left. So I will...
And that's it, and this price is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let me explain to you what this coin is to start with. When I was, in essence, growing up, one of the cool things I could do is sort through my change and find little treasures, if you will. I could find Indian head pennies or Jefferson or Buffalo nickels or silver coins or something like that. That stopped 25 years ago. There's no reason to go through your change anymore. It's just change. Last year, in 2019, the United States Mint stopped that. They'd never made a West Point minted quarter. So last year, when they released the quarters into circulation, which are in terribly short supply as we speak, they made a very few W or West Point minted quarters and released them into circulation only. They did not sell these. You had to find these. And so what we have here are these West Point minted quarters. Now, the key to this is I've got the highest grade at Mint State 67. It's also early discovery, which meant that these coins were found within the first 30 days of release. And to have this grade of Mint State 67, they had to be. Yeah. Here's the one thing I can tell you. In Mint State 67, early discovery annex, there is no other place on the planet you're going to find this for $99.95. Not for $99.95.
Special price this day only.
Or PCGS, these are $500, $600, $700, $800 coins. Okay?
Whoa.
These are the special coins. You could only get them out of circulation. So to get Mint State 67, there's no 68s, there's no 69s, there's no 70s. Okay, because they're circulating coins.
Right.
So there's no 69s, no 68s, 69s, or 70s. So to get this, you had to find it immediately. You had to find it immediately and then get it into the certification company within 30 days. So this is the absolute. So not only do you have this treasure of the West Point minted coins, and by the way, check your change, folks. If you find a quarter from 2019 or 2020 with a W or West Point Mint on it, it's like finding a $20 bill in any condition. But we don't have any condition. We have from the first 30 days of release, okay, the early discovery, I have got it in the highest quality condition that you can find at almost half price. For this day only, like you said, 3 hours and 3 hours only. Yeah, that's the only quantity that I have. And not only that, that's not just for this day only. That's the only quantity I have. Okay, period.
Right,
and so I've got these. So this is the San Antonio Mission coin.
Right, I'm gonna move on to the next one. I'll put that one there. So our next one is the War of the Pacific quarter. There's that.
Yeah, see, so they did it for each one of the 5 quarters. They did it for each one of the 5 quarters for 2019. Okay, this one is as you can see, the War in the Pacific. So this is the National Parks quarter, and this is the War in the Pacific coin that they did. They have a U.S. War Memorial in the Pacific that you have right there. And if you go on the other side of the coin, there it is, War, and it's on Guam. I mean, I think everybody who's familiar with American history is familiar with Guam. Mm-hmm. So so they have a museum there in Guam that is the War in the Pacific. It's a U.S. territory, if you will. And so same situation. It's one of these West Point minted coins. It is one of these coins that were found. It is, once again, early discovery. It's $99. It's almost half price. Now, here's the thing. At $179.95, it was the lowest price in the marketplace. Mm-hmm. In Mint State 67, NGCs, PCGS are $400, $500, $600. There are no Mint State 68, 69s, or 70s that I'm aware of. If they would, they'd be thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So not only do we have these phenomenally rare coins that were never sold individually by the United States government, you had to find them, but you have them in the highest available grade, in early discovery. Okay, so they came out in the first 30 days. So they came out in the first 30 days that these coins were officially released from the United States Mint. So you've got the early discovery, You've got the incredible $179.95 was an amazing price.
Yeah.
For this day only, $99. I can tell you that's not coming back. We're never going to do this again in prime time at $99.95 for early discovery. So what you've got is an amazing opportunity. Like I said, we have about 10 dozen of each one of these coins. We're going to spend 2 or 3 minutes on several of these to give you that opportunity to get one of the rarest coins. Like I said, these were not sold. You literally had to find these in change.
Right, like a treasure chest.
Find a coin in change that grades Mint State 67, it's almost impossible.
Yeah, like a treasure hunt. I mean, it was like the national treasure hunt.
Right, and the highest known grade of this coin in Mint State 67. To my knowledge, there's no Mint State 68s. I know there's no Mint State 69s. I know there's no Mint State 70s. There may have been in the last month or so a Mint State 68 graded. I'm assuming that would be a $5,000 or $10,000 or $20,000 coin, something along those lines.
Oh, are you what?
Yeah, for a Mint State 68 would be at least probably a $5,000 coin. I'm not aware of one that exists.
Okay.
So it could be 20,000. If there's one, it's worth 50,000. But I know in terms of Mint State 67, you're not going to find it for less than $99.95. That's the special opportunity that you have here.
Right. Oh my goodness. Well, there's 72 left. There's only 2 hours left to get this price. I think they'll be gone in 2 hours, but I'm just letting you know that it is a this day only. $99.95. Even then, though, we're doing flex pay. So $33.32 to get home this coin. And I remember, Mike, when we first, heard about the national, kind of treasure hunt to kind of get Americans interested in coin collecting. That seems like a more innocent time now that we, because that was before all this craziness.
Trying to get kids to start looking through their change again to get that W or West Point Mint and still continue to do that. Even in really poor condition, they're basically worth $20. In this condition, $99.95 certified early discovery, absolutely perfect. It's just, considerably perfect because there's no 68, 69s, or 70s.
So here's the last one, the early discovery Lowell Historic Park quarter. Also, again, of the three, we have it a sale price, $80 off, $99.95. Has been graded at 67. And you said the 68 graded was in the $20,000 range?
If there is one, to my knowledge, there's not one. I'm saying if there has been one graded, I haven't really paid attention to it in the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Right.
But 5 weeks ago, there wasn't one graded. If there is now, like I said, it's a monstrously expensive coin. Now, when they started this West Point Mint thing from the U.S. government, the Lowell that you see right here, Lowell, Mass., which was, the textile industry there in Lowell, the Lowell coin was the first of the West Point minted special quarters. So Lowell was first. So of these special issue quarters, this was the first one ever done by the United States government. Like I said, on a this day only at $99.95. So not only do you get this special West Point minted coin, they say, so not only do you get that, but you get an early discovery, which means it was submitted for certification within 30 days of the original release of the coin. So they have an official release date. They have to have the coin in-house 30 days before that to be early discovery. And then in Mint State 67, you have what amounts to, really not amounts to, actually is the highest grade out there. And like I said, there might be a 68 that I'm unaware of, but there's not one that I know of. So, and if you look at these in NGC or PCGS and Mint State 67, you're absolutely looking at a $400, $500, $600 coin with that. At 179, it was a spectacular price and opportunity at 179. On a this day only at $99, when they told me we could do these at $99, I go, that is special. I'm really glad to be able to close the show out with this and give everybody, I think, one of the great numismatic opportunities. Because remember, these coins were not sold. They are special coins. They represent a tiny fraction of the coins that were made. They're the only West Point minted quarters ever made by the United States government in uncirculated condition, and this was the very first one. This started the entire thing.
So, Mike, when are you back again?
31st of August, actually.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so we'll look forward to that. Thank you so much, Mike. You did an amazing job. This was a very exciting 2 hours. Lots of sellout. Everybody's been loving silver. Let's go over to hsn.com and take Mike's suggestion and sort of pillage, I believe was the exact quote. All the
I'm
silver.
wondering.
Yeah, that's on hsn.com. So check that out. Coins pop up and come in and out on a daily basis, so you can always do that. So Mike, wonderful to talk to you. Everybody stay tuned. Shannon is coming up next with Make Yourself at Home. Very fun, exciting show. But first, we're gonna give you a little message from Korres for skincare. So we'll be right back.
Come with us on a journey to Greece and discover innovative beauty solutions that are time-tested. Powered by the Greek flora, Korres harnesses a wealth of plant species that exist only in Greece. We handpick our Greek botanicals and extract them in our own labs. By combining the best of nature with science, Korres delivers powerful results in each product. Immerse yourself in the beauty of Korres on HSN and hsn.com.
Well, hi everyone. I'm Shannon, and this is Make Yourself at Home.